So I've made it, I've arrived, my maiden voyage is done, and I've arrived in Pateley Bridge, which is somewhere I've been in the caravan before, so I do know the temporary holiday site that I'm on, but I'm looking forward to a nice weekend of adventure. I've only got this evening booked. I'm going to try and go somewhere different tomorrow, so I'll have a look on the Out and About app tonight, which is part of the Caravan Camping Club. I'm quite a regular visitor on the temporary holiday sites. I like the off-grid, so I'll show you around a little bit later, but cheers. So when I arrived last night, I explained I'm on a temporary holiday site, and I'm going to give you a little guide round now to show you what that looks like. It's at Bewley Park in Nidderdale Showground, and I've just done a 10k walk. I'll put the pictures on for that in a little bit, to Prosperous Mines, hence why I look a little bit warm. But this is the showground, and I'm currently with Leeds DA here. I'll turn around and show you the other side. It's quite busy this weekend. It's the busiest I've ever seen Pateley Bridge, and I've been here quite a few times. Now you can just see a lane right at the very, very back. I like to tuck myself away for a bit of peace and quiet. It's a great little site, 5 minutes walk from the town. You've got the cricket pitch, they've got a cow boot there tomorrow, and on Monday in the town they have got a duck race. So if we're going to talk facilities on a temporary holiday site, none. You use facilities on board. You have fresh water, so I filled up yesterday, last night when I arrived, and you've got grey water. I think they normally appreciate that you water the hedgerows, and as long as you're not dumping onto the main central areas. I tend to just try and empty the water out in the grey waste or at the edge of the field. You've also got Elson points. You've got the stewards on site, and I've been a member of the Caravan and Camping Club now for a few years, and I've always found the stewards are really, really helpful. So that's always good, especially for myself when I quite regularly travel by myself. Just a little bit reassuring that I've got that help there should I need it. So I've set off this morning at 9 o'clock for a nice morning walk. It's a steady 10k. I'll be honest, it's quite hilly in places, but the paths are relatively flat. And I have arrived at the Prosperous Smelt Mines, which are the old mines where they used to mine for lead. Now you can hear the river in the background, that's lovely. For those of you who might practice a bit of mindfulness, it's very calming. You can see the remnants. Now this mine was announced redundant in the late 1800s, but down there in that building where the arches, that's where the bellows were, where they used to heat the lead ore up to melt it down. You can see the remnants of some kind of I don't know what it is actually. But up here are all the piles of waste. So I'll be shortly, once I've cooled down from the last hill, I'll be heading up there to the top. So I think I've got about 150 metre elevation. Should get the heart beating. Yeah, great little place of history. Morning. So, I had a fab night last night in a temporary holiday site near Settle, a small village called Landcliffe, and it's about 9:30, and I'm just taking myself for a walk into Settle now, the town. Should take me approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Lodge Farm was the temporary holiday site. It was Roche Valley. The DA and the stewards were fantastic, very welcoming. So I've left the temporary holiday site and I'm just heading across the field to a place called Watershed Mill. So I might have a little recce in that on the way back, although I've promised John I won't do any shopping. But yeah, let's see what Settle has to offer. So I don't know if you can see, just up there is the famous Empire fish and chip shop. It used to actually be an old cinema. So I'm gonna go now get myself some lunch, and I'll see you all in a bit.